All right, today's the day. Got students for the first time in today, and if you're a new teacher or if you're an experienced teacher, there's a few feelings that just you never get over. Okay, now the first one is probably a little bit of nervousness. Like, did I prepare? Do I have everything that I need? Am I going to be good enough? Well, I don't know, something like that. Now, this is certainly going to be elevated more if you're a first-year teacher. However, if you're, in your third-year teacher like myself or longer, and you kind of got things settled. You're teaching the exact same subject, exact same grade. At that point, you should be fairly comfortable in what you want. So already up to this point, you should have established some basic routines that you want the students to do. You want to establish some basic expectations. And that goes into rules as well, but just basic expectations like, how am I going to handle this particular situation? Can I play it out in my head? And how am I going to answer? If you're a new teacher, straight out of college, especially if you're pretty young, then these kids, whether it be middle school or high school, they're kind of close to you. They're kind of close to your age, so you may be tempted to be buddy and friends, and it's okay to smile. I'm not one of those teachers that believe that you shouldn't smile until Christmas. However, you need to establish it up here that I'm the teacher and I'm not their friend. I'm a mentor, right? I'm a guide on their journey. You are Virgil in their story a little bit. Okay, so start your day out with an agenda. Now, for my agenda today, because I know I have a syllabus, I suggest that you get a syllabus, right? And I can send you a link to what my syllabus looks like. You can copy and paste it and reuse it however you want. But I always have an introduction slide where I talk a little bit about myself. I go around and ask them a little bit about themselves, even if I've already had them the previous year. Maybe it's just like, hey, tell me about your summer, very briefly. Right? So this is an icebreaker. It gets them used to talking into your space. And then we go over the syllabus. The syllabus honestly takes up most of the time. If there's a little bit of time after the syllabus, then what I do is I like to take them outside and show them where they're going to be for a fire drill. It breaks up the monotony. They get to stand up, maybe for the first time throughout the day, and actually get outside, especially middle school, because my middle school doesn't have recess. So that can be pretty useful. Let's see. Now, what else can I tell you about the first day of school? Well, make sure to take time for your lunch. You may want to work through it. Do not work through your lunch, at least the first couple of days. You want to try to set up some expectations for yourself, set up some standards for yourself. And if you feel like you are being swamped, even if you're a first-year teacher, it's okay. You're going to drop balls. You're going to drop balls all the time. And it will always be there for you to pick up. And in truth, a lot of the stuff you don't necessarily need to get done. Also, as a first-year teacher, I would suggest not volunteering for anything. Wait until your second or third year, because you're going to be swamped with planning, trying to communicate between parents and teachers, figuring out things for yourself, figuring out what lessons worked well, what didn't work well, what you need to reteach, a state test if you're a state tested subject. Fortunately, here in Ohio, 8th grade social studies is no longer state tested. It's not something that I have to worry about. So, so that's it. That's my words of wisdom for your first day of school. And I think 4 minutes, under 5 minutes is certainly enough. That way I don't overwhelm you. But just remember, have a good time. Put a smile on your face. Don't show that you're scared. And if you don't know something, just admit, like, I don't know, I'll get the answer to you, tomorrow. Okay? You guys are awesome. You can do this. I believe in you. And let's teach these kids some history, shall we? Take care.